Have you ever walked into a room and felt like you had to shrink just to make other people comfortable? Like the more you healed, the more alone you became. If that's been your truth, this video is for you. Section 1. The silent battle. Recognizing the pain. There's a kind of strength that no one talks about. The kind that doesn't show up in loud voices or big moves. It shows up in silence, in restraint, in choosing not to react. You've been through things that rewired your brain, moments that taught you to be cautious, experiences that made you question your worth. Maybe you were the kid who stayed quiet while everyone else talked over you. Maybe you were the teen who hid their tears, who learned early how to carry more than they should have. People saw your calm and mistook it for passivity. They didn't see the storm you were holding back. But deep down, you knew. You were building something. A different kind of mind. Section 2. The isolation of growth. Showing understanding. Here's the truth most people won't say. The stronger your mind becomes, the fewer people you'll connect with. Not because you're better. Not because you think you're above them. But because peace feels threatening to those who are addicted to chaos. You start saying less and listening more. You stop explaining yourself and start conserving your energy. You realize not every argument deserves your presence. People begin to say you've changed, that you've gone cold. But what they're really saying is, you're not playing your old role anymore. And that's uncomfortable, because the healed version of you, it disrupts their unhealed expectations. Section 3. The internal shift, offering hope. You don't need to shout to be powerful. You don't need to dominate a room to be respected. True strength is invisible at first. It looks like pausing before speaking. It looks like saying no without guilt. It looks like staying kind, even when you're disrespected. When you start mastering your thoughts, everything changes. You see the trap in instant validation. You notice the emptiness in chasing attention. And you begin to value things differently. Silence over noise, clarity over chaos, depth over display. This shift, it scares people, not because you're scary, but because you've become someone who doesn't need approval. And that kind of mind, it makes people look at their own lack of control. Section 4. What it means to be mentally strong, building depth. A strong mind isn't built overnight. It's built in moments of choice. When you choose patience over anger. When you let go instead of chasing. When you sit with pain instead of running from it. Mental strength is quiet. It's not loud and flashy. It's subtle, gentle, disciplined. It shows up when you keep promises to yourself. When you wake up early, even when you don't want to. When you protect your peace, even if it means being misunderstood. It's choosing to build instead of perform. Section 5. Practical tools. Guiding action. So how do you actually build a mind so strong it makes others pause? Here are 6 foundational practices. Start with 1. Stay consistent. Embrace stillness. Learn to be alone with your thoughts. Turn off the noise. Reflect. Control inputs. What you consume shapes you. Be ruthless with your focus. Follow fewer people. Read more. Think deeper. Journal daily. Not for anyone else, for you. Empty your mind. Gain clarity. Track patterns. Set boundaries without explaining. No is a full sentence. Stop over-explaining. Start honoring your energy. Move your body. Strength in the body builds strength in the mind. Walk. Train. Breathe. Let go of validation. Praise and criticism both lose their power when you know who you are. Repeat these daily. Not perfectly, but consistently. Section 6. Story metaphor. The quiet forest mind. Imagine a forest. No announcements, no attention seeking. Yet it holds life, stillness, mystery. It grows, slowly, silently. Storms come, but it bends, doesn't break. The forest doesn't need applause. It knows what it is. That's what your mind can become. Not reactive, rooted, not loud, present. People might not understand your transformation. That's okay. You're not building a brand. You're building a home inside your mind. Section 7. Emotional high point. Becoming the mountain. There will be days when your strength feels like isolation, moments where silence feels like weakness. But I promise you, a mind that's still in chaos, that's real power. You'll walk into rooms and feel peace inside you, even when everyone else is scattered. You'll handle rejection without crumbling. You'll lose things and still stay centered. You won't be invincible, but you'll be unshakable. People might say, "You're too calm. You don't care enough. You've changed." But what they really mean is, you've stopped needing me to feel whole. Section 8. Emotional close, soft empowerment. Build a mind so strong that silence becomes your language, that solitude becomes your teacher, that peace becomes your power. Let others fight for attention. You fight for alignment. Let others seek comfort. You seek clarity. And if your strength makes others uncomfortable, let it. That's not your weight to carry. You were never meant to shrink for anyone. You were meant to expand. Quietly, deeply, relentlessly. If this message found you, if any part of it made you pause or exhale, write about it below. Not for attention, but connection. Someone might read your words and feel less alone. And maybe, just maybe, that's how we all get stronger. Together.